Thank you, and thank you very much. And I want to thank the majority of my colleagues here this afternoon for engaging in my motion, for the respectful debate that we had until our last speaker. I certainly did not consider my motion to be muck. I absolutely did not. Indeed, no senator that puts down a motion in this House should have their motion described as muck. So it's totally disrespectful. And also, we have to think past this government, because there's absolutely no doubt we are here to legislate for the now. There are people that are not going to be in government the next time, and they may not be in government the next time because of their policies. This motion was about securitisation of our energy and the future, and for our future. And it takes great leadership to effect change. It takes great leadership. It's not easy to get up here and to talk about nuclear energy and the possibility of that in the future. But we must be prepared to have those conversations. And our ask today was to amend the Section 18 of the Energy Regulations 1999 in order that Airgood could use electricity generated from nuclear fission. So, are we going to have to wait another 23 years to look at it again? Is that really the way things are going to be? We're not asking for the government to construct a nuclear power plant to start tomorrow. We're asking for the government to take a look into it and legislation to be put in place to allow flexibility to tackling the issue of our energy security. I'm not against hydrogen. And indeed, Minister Ryan spoke today about the hydrogen future. And that will be the cool kid on the block for the next number of years. But nuclear will have progressed in that time too. So let us not just rubbish the idea of nuclear energy going forward. Interconnectors are good, but in the event of an Irish shortfall, it makes us reliant on the grid for other countries, which we have absolutely no control over. If something happens in the UK or France and Norway, we're absolutely goosed. The supplies we have are under significant strain following the war in Ukraine. Brexit also threatens Ireland's energy security and our ability to provide energy. I believe the government have overpromised on our green policies. I don't believe we're going to be able to guarantee Ireland's energy security based on the plans that you have. Wind energy, which Ireland is dependent on, requires backup. There's wind energy. Requires backup of energy supply. The difference between nuclear and wind in this regard is that nuclear will produce far more energy. Nuclear is not the stuff of the past. This is not true. Nuclear has been developing right alongside the likes of green hydrogen and turbines. It wouldn't make sense for that not to be the case. There is no investment and progress in all areas, and this has to be welcomed, particularly in the area of waste. Nuclear waste isn't glowing green barrels. It's spent fuel and cooling rods, which can be disposed of in fast-burning reactors. So there's many reasons why we wanted to put this discussion on the table for the future. I don't think we should rule anything out. And our citizens demand that. Energy costs are rising. Nuclear is much less expensive than the forms of energy that we are producing and we plan to produce for the future. I want to thank my colleagues. I'd like to thank the Chair and I'd like to thank Eamon Ryan and Minister Feehan for coming in. I'll just pass you on to Senator Mullen just for finishing up. Thank you.